Welcome everyone, it's Vapors with Drakomar. Last time I had a bit of a weird video where I managed to finally beat the Arbiter mission. Yes, I've been wanting to beat that Arbiter mission for a long time. And I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, did we log in? Please tell me we logged in. Okay. Alright, where are we at when it comes to activity? Oh, we haven't done anything on here. Wow. Okay. Well then. That's a bit remiss from me. I'm not gonna lie. Summon 3 champs? Yeah, let's just actually do that. We're gonna do Dragon's Lair on here a lot because isn't there a spider auto mission? Okay. First things first, though. Gotta do Tag Arena. You're like, you're prioritizing Tag Arena over everything else? Yes. Yes. Because I don't want to miss this Drexthar. If I miss this Drexthar, it's all my fault. I want to make sure that I have the tokens available. That's the truth of the matter. If I don't have the tokens available, yeah. I do not think I'm going to be able to necessarily all right, just do that real quick. I gotta get these tokens every single day. Doesn't matter what day. If I can, and then I'll even have to check faction wars. Because we aren't. I value this more than I value beating Doom Tower, getting this Drexthar. Because it would be a crying shame for me to lose out on getting one of the best champions you can get for free, guaranteed in the game, is Drexthar. Straight up. One of the absolute best champions. Now, a lot of people will try to throw shade at Drexthar. But thankfully Ash is not one of them. Because Drexthar doesn't deserve shade thrown at him. He's actually a really good champion. He's hard to get. He's brutally hard to get. But he really does deserve love because once you do get him, Drexthar permanently changes your account for dungeons. In fact, you can even use him in Arena, and he's amazing in Arena. You may be surprised to hear this, that he's good in Arena, but he is. In fact, he's a great Arena nuker if you build him correctly. So, he's well worth the investment. And believe me, he is an investment. Because basically, you have to do 100 days of saving gold bars. Like, it's not easy to do. Like, it's not easy. That guy looks like something from Silent Hill. Seriously. Like take a look at Take a look at that guy, that Mordecai guy. He looks like something from Silent Hill. I kid you not. So yeah, we're just going to keep rolling with the ones we've got. We just got to get them out of the way because I don't know if I'll have enough candidates. But yeah, having enough bars and having the discipline to save them is critical for getting Drexthar. Critical. Like, it'll still be another 4 days. It'll still be another 4 days. So it'll be sometime in December that I finally get my hands on the magnificent beast that is Drexthar. That is how difficult it is to get Drexthar. That block buffs. Get that Holy Storm out of there. But yeah, we've got to keep this going. There is no way. Oh, this is definitely a low budget team. If you notice, that was an elf guard. War Maiden's farmable. Elf guard is, I think she's actually farmable, believe it or not. And Shield guard's farmable. The only non-farmable champion is Kale, which you get as your starter. And you can also get him from shards randomly. So yeah, very low budget team. More low budget stuff. Ninja, though, sadly, although low budget, is actually limited edition. Because you can't get him anymore. Because once the event ended on Ninja, you literally can't get him anymore. That's it. All new players will not be able to get him anymore. Pay to win or not. So yes, he's budget, but he's special in that way. Jizo, everyone can still get Jizo. Mother Sibeli was a really obnoxious fusion. And everyone gets War Priest at the beginning, unless you feed War Priest. And you'll probably end up pulling a War Priest again anyway. If I'm perfectly honest with you, you will end up pulling another War Priest. I kid you not. You will, in time, probably pull another War Priest. If you don't, I will be surprised. Like, if you pull shards for any significant amount of time, you will probably get a War Priest, even if you sacrificed your first one. And she's not that good of a champion. It's not a Scylla the Drakes, which incidentally is another free champion that everyone can get. Granted, the cost of getting a Syl is high. And actually, I think this is going to take forever. So no. I don't want to take all day fighting a Syl. It's just not in my... I'm not in the mood to do that. I'm not in the mood to do that, I've decided. Because that's going to take a long time. Oh, I don't want to take all that time. It already takes enough time to play this game. There we go. Get that extra turn in. Got him. Got him. Alright, we'll do this one as the last one before we go do Dragon's Lair and Faction Wars. Well, at least I gotta check Faction Wars to see if I have the faction necessary. Because you know, I need to have the faction ready. A headache for some reason. I don't care though, because I've got to get this done. This has to get done. We have to beat this. In 3 hours, I have to pull the next. Okay, we got to do standard arena. Try to find some easier people. Don't really have any. Well, we'll just have to deal with that. How do I want to approach this? They don't have any resers, so ally protect probably, right? Wow. That's a lot of damage. Okay, now we just have to deal with the Ignatius, who might still kill us. Ignatius is very obnoxious to deal with. I have a feeling he's in lifesteal gear. Kind of glad that I brought my Cecilia here. There we go. Killed the Ignatius. This looks really obnoxious because they have the fully developed Sill. This looks obnoxious because of the other thing, but I'll try it anyway. We're definitely going to need a Madame with this. Let's give it a shot. Okay, they are definitely faster than us, so we are done. Yeah. Yep, we're done. We are really done for. As, the Sir Nick plus Gorgorab combo is busted. Alright, maybe I will try to do this. Let's give it a go. Okay. I've decided to persist for the sake of science. Yeah, we're not gonna win this. We're not gonna win this once we lose the Mortu. We're not gonna win that. It's not happening. I'm in a very bad situation. Let's try it. Let's actually try it. Okay, so speed up, remove. That's bad. Block the buffs. Ow. Okay. There we go. We'll do 1 to stop the reviving. That. Target the sill. All right. Well, might just have to block revive the sill. I'll take it. The rest of this looks gross to deal with. That's gross to deal with. That's gross to deal with. This is gross to deal with. This has a lot of really tough stuff. This is really hard. Let's give it a shot anyway. Let's do that. Okay. Maybe it's just gravy. Okay, the main problem I can tell you right now is going to be the Reser. So we get the Reser out of the picture. Take him out. Okay, she went for that. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I don't care. I got it. Okay, so 4 artifact upgrades. Let's start with this. I do need to give my Madame Saris more stuff. Okay, can we... Okay, let's just do that. Increase the champion's level in the tavern 3 times, but of who? Probably of Haikatun and the Kale dupe. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to do some maniacal stuff later. Really? Another champion training event? The hell? I just finished with the last one. Okay. Okay, we actually got to get a rock tooth and save it for the next major event. I'm not gonna go for a farming session until we save up some gems, because we have spent a lot of gems on this account already. So that's a problem. Same with the other one. Like, I have been doing a lot of stuff with Minotaur, and that's costed me a fair amount of gems. So yeah, my other Kale is in training, and he's going to eventually get to 6-star. Eventually. It's obviously going to take a while. Now, I have to check Faction Wars, and I have to check at the end of this whether Arena's up again. My Kale is still in training, so he's still kind of weak. The dupe Kale. Yes, I know this feels really weird to watch, but just bear with me. We have a clone that's learning from the master. We have the clone. Because yes, this is the madness to train the clone. Because eventually, this clone will grow up to be the main, be like the big guy. Eventually. Not right now, but eventually he will learn. Yes. He will learn how to be the same guy. This is hilarious. And to think there's people who've actually raised like 3 or 4 dupes. That's kind of hard to believe when you think about it. But it's the reality of the matter. There are people who have fully raised dupes. And I've actually seen a fair number of them in Arena. I have to wait. Every time one of these wears off, that's when we strike. There we go. Now we move on to the boss. Eventually, my dupe Kale will become strong. Eventually. It's going to take some time. He's going to have to learn from campaign. He's going to have to follow in the footsteps of the Kale that came with this account. And eventually, he's going to get to a strength level where he can just solo the brutal campaign. Eventually. Not today, but eventually. And there we have it. And with that, we do some of that. Okay, we did the daily quest. So where are we at now? One more arena, 3 more dungeons. We're going to be doing the Dragon's Lair. Yeah, let's start on Dragon's Lair. Because I have been ignoring that dungeon, and it is, bad on me to do that. Now, there's 2 approaches to Dragon's Lair. The first one I can show is manual, and then the second one I can show is auto. This is probably the highest one I can do comfortably, and probably on this account, and probably the highest one I can do in auto. So we'll do 3 Dragon's Lairs, and then, or more. See, the reason I'm even bothering to do Dragon's Lair more on here, though, is mostly because my Armiger has trash for gear and needs help. That's most of my problem here. Because without that, it's a bit of a problem. I am considering developing Apothecary on my other account just because of the problem of needing healers. And Apothecary is fantastic at healing. But then there's the problem with Taragi has the ally protect. And that would be amazing for clan boss. So there's a bit of a conundrum. Both will be developed, though. We're not disposing of Taragi or Apothecary. They aren't redundant. They aren't redundant because they do unique things and they have unique roles to play. In a lot of teams. I am still thinking of developing another nuker, though. Like, Dark Elhain is definitely on the table. The problem with Dark Elhain is she's not as versatile as some of these other champions. I might try to do the next dragon up, but it's really brutal trying to get there. Like, you think this is hard? Like, this is not even close to as bad as it gets when you have to fight. Because, yeah, I actually haven't done anything on this account. I was farming the other account on and off just to get the scrolls. Like, literally, that's what I was doing. Trying to keep Ninja alive here because I'm actually significantly concerned for his HP. All right. There we go. We will have to do a bunch. What do we do? Okay, no, we did the daily. That's good. I have to check the daily on the other one. Daily quest is essential, by the way. Okay. I know this is going to sound dumb, but I'm actually going to go a defensive setup versus this. As I am actually legitimately afraid of that thing. In fact, I'm going to go a shield set. Because you may not know this, but that thing smacks incredibly hard. And the thing that's dumb is, I own him. I'm very afraid of him. Okay. Okay, he didn't get anything off. Jeez. I swear to God, if he got something off, we were dust. Straight up. We were in the grave. Okay, since these are both force affinity, we're going to try this setup. Get that provoke on him. Okay, she's got reaction gear. Gonna go for the one without the reaction gear. Oh, I'm afraid now. I'm afraid. Okay, I got her. I got her. I got her. I got her. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's the thing. Whenever I see legendaries, I'm afraid of them. This looks to be very tanky team. Gonna want to go for lockout BS. We're gonna go for that. Gonna go for the first burst, second burst. Gonna block the buffs. Gonna get that fear on him. Okay, we got him. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Where does that put me? Okay, we've got the arena requirement. We need a clan boss and 2 more dungeons. Well, we are going to be doing more Dragon's Lair. I'm going to go up higher. I'm not going to go any higher than this because I don't have... Drexthar Blood Twin. Now you're like, why would you use Drexthar Blood Twin? The next dragon is Force Affinity. I need a way to damage it. And the only thing that's like gonna work well is another Force Affinity damage dealer. Preferably one that is consistent damage. Who immediately comes to mind? Drexthar Blood Twin. I kid you not, Drexthar Blood Twin. That's why I'm not going for it. Wow. Yeah. Ever wonder why I don't do this dragon more often? Wonder no more. Yeah, this stuff, these guys smack really hard. And it will be a wonder if we even get through this alive. Yep. It's going to be a wonder if I even get to the dragon alive. I think I have to target these Hordens at any cost. Because these Hordens are quite literally ripping us apart. This is what I meant by this is hard. Like, this is only doable with this setup and only just. Like, do you see how edge of reality this is? Do you see why I might need a Drexthar for the next one? I hope you see it. I hope you see what I mean. Because this is where things get real here. Real fast. Because this dragon is not messing around. And I don't have a cold heart on here either. Because a cold heart would help. Obviously. It would also help if he could land that decreased attack ability. But yeah, this is like the highest dragon I can do. Period. And, yeah. This dragon I have only done a handful of times, if that. This isn't the final dragon, but this is definitely... The Force Affinity thing afterwards is so bad, I actually need a Drexthar practically to do it. There we go. We're making some progress. Gotta keep Taragi alive, because he's the one who sustains the ally protect. Gonna cleanse everything off so he doesn't do additional damage. Because this is a positive, like a neutral affinity. This is magic affinity, and it's still this hard. Like the next one, I'm not even going to be able to use Kale and the other ones in there. I'm going to have to resort to Drexthar, practically. And I guess Mortu, but again, Mortu doesn't do sustained. I need sustained poison or burn damage, and the only one I can think of off the top of my head that I'm about to get is the Drexthar. Wow, yes, he got one shot. Yeah. And I got an Ancient Shard randomly. Okay. Okay, I need one more. I'm just going to do the... Isn't there a thing where I have to do an auto mission on Spider? Why not? Okay, let's do the auto mission on Spider. Let's see if it does. Because I would like to get that mission done. Why would you use that first? Wait, I'm so confused. God, sometimes when I'm watching auto, it actually confuses me. Because what the AI does on Spider is very confusing. Like that right there. That behavior is very confusing. Okay, that part makes sense. Stop mauling her, please. Holy crap. Will we even be able to do this on auto? That's the real question here. Did we decrease its turn meter enough? That's the real question. See, Drexthar will make it less of a question because Drexthar is really good versus this guy. Like top notch. That, and I have to get more durable gear for Allure. Allure is having severe problems surviving, which need to be remedied. Well, there you go. Alright, dungeon mission complete. Hell yeah. Oh. Even better. I can do clan boss and get a reward. Yep, I get a reward just by doing the clan boss. Yes, sirree. Reward just by doing clan boss. Yeehaw! I'll take that any day. I will take that any day. Now, do I want to spend the reward? Not yet, if I can help it, because I want to set up a time when I have more gems. That's the crux of it. I want to set up a time when I have more gems to do it. Because I know I'm going to get more gems. You can't tell me I'm not going to get more gems. That's going to eventually happen. I have a max gem mine. I just have to manage it properly and not blow it all in one place. As in a free-to-play, you have to remember you don't have a lot of resources to chuck around, so you've got to think carefully what you're going to do with those resources. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much missions. And I'm only going to set up that other mission when I feel like I have the resources to really go to town with the leveling up food. I need more. I need to do more Dragon's Lair because I need those artifacts is what I need. There's no way that I can't get more artifacts. Okay, so place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. What is going to be our final score here? I am going to be doing higher spider. I just want to have the Drexthar because that's what's going to do it. Drexthar or Cold Heart or both. But since I didn't get the Cold Heart before, I'm going to be saving up for the Drexthar. That's what I'm going to be doing. Like, the Drexthar will come. It's only 4 days now. It feels like an eternity now because of all the stuff going on in the game. But all the stuff I have to do before I get him in those intervening 4 days. But it's only 4 days. At the end of the day, it's only 4 days left. Granted, it's only 4 days at the end of a giant set of things. And then, of course, I have to prepare for Bommel. Oh, Bommel. I hate Bommel. I really hate Bommel. Because, like, he makes you play an entirely different game, practically. He makes you play an entirely different game to his tune. I kid you not. Like, you're literally forced to play an entirely different game just to kill him. Especially the higher you go up, the weirder the game you have to play is. The main thing that makes Bommel really annoying is the fact that Bommel, you can't cleanse his bombs. So if you have a whole bunch of cleansers, it does you no good. It literally does you no good. And it's gross. It's really gross to admit that, but that's exactly why Bommel makes it an entirely different thing. On top of that, Bommel does like a ruinish, like he basically does like a burn detonation thing, but with bombs, like a poison detonation thing with bombs. And then on top of that, like, see, because then he gives certain champions I would never normally save another lease on life. That's the dumb part about Bommel. All right, so we got roughly 9 million. With that decrease down, we'll probably get, attack down, we'll probably get 10 mil. I am starting to think that Coffin Smasher might be really good to develop for Bommel. Maybe Coffin Smasher would be really good. Because he's Force Affinity and he's very tanky and he doesn't buff himself, so maybe. But I think Templar is maybe a safer bet. I really don't like the idea of 6-starring Templar, but Templar just, he has that niche. Alright, we're actually getting some decreased attacks, so we're actually gonna have a half-decent run for once. Yeah. Half-decent run. Because a lot of the run, believe it or not, a lot of this run does revolve around, does my Taragi land his buff, his debuff, this. I don't like to say it, but that debuff with the accuracy and stuff, that it's a big deal for him to land it. Like that right there, him missing that, that's the end of the run. Although it might be the end of the run anyway. but especially without the decrease attack. Because decrease attack on this boss is godlike. Because without decrease attack, the boss does too much. I'll take 12.21 million. And we will pick this up a little better. 1 million damage. Yeah, I did well over 1 million. Well over. I did 12 times that. We've got a ways away before we do that. And we will be continuing this in the next episode. Some of this stuff is really scary, but I don't really have a choice, do I? Guess I could do this setup, but I don't know how well it would work. She's faster, so we're doomed. Yeah, we're doomed. Yeah. Them winning the speed race with that isn't. So, in order to actually beat this, we can make a setup. Like this. Because I know that they're going to get the first turn. Okay. That didn't work either. But at least we got our runs in is what's important. That's what's important. And we're going to want to do that'll do.